Greetings, traveler.
All right, perfect. Okay, so one of two things. Either we play a lot of big things and we go that route, which I think is the way to go, to be honest, because it feels so good for Mage. So let's go with that. What is the feedback? We need to commit more during the draft. Okay, so now we're getting that kind of rogue. Sure. Hydra doesn't really perform in that kind of rogue. I'll take a fly. Shiv is okay in that kind of rogue. Wasp is fine. We could try Stolen Steel just because of the high roll potential. But Violet Haze is normally the pick. But I'll pick Stolen Steel because I haven't played with it yet. It's better to get some practice in. I think I like the reactiveness of the Ranger more than Scalper. I don't see this card almost ever. So Envenom has been worse in this style, but given that it counters warriors so nicely, I might still pick it. Yeah, we can feel this is really what the testing process is about, right? First, you have the very basic, very how do you call this? Crude testing, right? It's like, okay, let's pick cards and see what happens. Okay, so we got clear feedback. We need to do this or that. We can be in between. Now we can start to be a bit more refined in our testing, and we can say, okay, if we are picking the rogue with bigger things, normally speaking, the Envenom weapon isn't that great in that deck because you're going to be more on defense and you're going to be taking damage, and then you don't really have the health to work with an Envenom weapon. That being said, with the prevalence of warriors and the strength of warriors, one of their key cards is Tar Lord, and Envenom weapon absolutely demolishes that. So I am okay with picking Envenom weapon, and then it's a bit more refined testing where we can see, okay, is the Envenom weapon good in this style or not, given the, context of the current meta. I really like Witchwood Grizzly, man, these days, but that's in the Mage. The Mage is probably still a bit slower than the Rogue. Ooh, Grizzly can be pulled by Ondasta. That's pretty sick. Like, Warbear is an okay card, but I've been less and less on it lately. Yeah, let's pick Grizzly. Ooh, I'm not a fan of the Trickster at all, dude. But I think we might have to pick it. Right now we have Marshdrake and Wasp for a 3. I don't think I want Deadly Poison, but maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I mean, Deadly Poison just doesn't feel good in this deck, right? It might make Stolen Steel kind of funny. But I think we want just Spider Tanks. Mistrade's okay. Take a 4. Venomancer's okay. Not great, but okay. Probably still Basilisk, but Plague Scientist is kind of exactly what you're looking for. But Basilisk is so good in Rogue, and it fulfills that 3-drop problem as well. We have nothing really to go with the egg, maybe a Prime Drake. Brewmaster is such an awkward card, but do we pick it over Volatile? Just to have a bigger thing? I think we do. Stack for a Taunt is fine. Okay, so in this kind of Rogue, Royal Guard is insanely good. So, we like that. I can't let my bias for the Enforcer influence me too much. If this were Mage, even though these cards are Rogue cards, it'd be an easy Enforcer. But how does it do in Rogue? We could try it, to be fair. What kind of Rogue would we call this? A more reactive later game Rogue. Let's try it. I have not been sad with Enforcer one time yet. So why not? Let's pick it. So Cold Blood doesn't really belong in this style, but it's very good in the other style. Here we're pretty happy with just the body. Probably the sap still, because it's a bit faster than Plank, and you should have enough value. Taskmaster. Why did you skip Vanish? Doesn't it look good versus Warriors? What would be the reason that it looks good versus Warriors? Probably War Golem over QA, but eh. Yeah, just pick the bigger thing. Let's go, boys, let's go. It's not Minstrel. Plague Scientist on an Enforcer, man. That's all I'm seeing right now. I think the Hypemon would be very good for our deck as well. Why do you skip Hallucination? I always pick it. I don't like the variants on it, Creep. Maybe you get a Death Knight, maybe you get a bucket of shit. Hypemon! Yeah, but come on, Scientist on this guy. That's gotta be hilarious. Hypemon for Science? I've picked him already, he's okay. He hasn't been excellent yet, but he's okay. I think it's the Scientist, guys. We actually don't have that much removal. And we have lots of value. And this is both removal and value. Scavenger is pretty good. Another Grizzly, man. I don't love Minstrel in these kind of decks. Like, you don't need it. If we have enough threes, I'll pick the Grizzly. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 threes. But we have Doomsayer, that counts as well. And we have 2 1-drops. Oh, we have Blade as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I want the Grizzly. Let's go. Indication usually of what is better. Now, obviously, sometimes there's a lot of variance involved, but when you get that first piece of information of what is better, you can then move more towards that style and start refining it. Okay, what didn't feel good about it? What did feel good about it? I auto-pick Minstrel usually. I'm here to learn. Yeah, so don't look at this draft and say, "Oh, I've been drafting Rogue all wrong." This is an experiment. So if it does well, hey, then you might learn something. If it doesn't do well, hey, you might also learn something. So learning is almost guaranteed here. But don't be too fast with taking conclusions. Let's see how it does first. Let's see how it feels. Let's not just jump on the hype train and be like, well, this is the way how to draft Rogue. This is a bit awkward, but I think we still want to push.
A stranger will offer you aid.
A stranger will offer you aid. Alright, so turn 9 combos present. We might have to play it earlier than that.
Here we go.
That is definitely something that you should learn, KDM, is during the draft, really think about, okay, what do I want? Don't just be like, oh, good card, good card, good card. Because those decks can do well, but it's definitely not guaranteed. If you know what you're looking for, it's much more likely you're going to be doing well.
Here we go. Never see me coming.
Yeah, we might just have to jam Grizzly, but it's not good right now, so I hope to get another play. That sucks that we didn't get to do that. Flame Tongue Totem. Okay, so we don't have the Ondasta combo anymore, but not dying is way more important than pulling a 312. Because if you're dead on turn 8, nobody cares that you have your Ondasta combo. Oh man, a combo activator for the scientist would have been great here. But what can you do, huh?
Surprise!
Behold the might of Stormwind!
That's unfortunate. Yeah, we're just gonna die. Fucking Hunter, dude. We have to do it, but my god, why is everything working against us here, chat? Well, it can't. No, the ogre is dead. We can't even do that. Fuck's sake. Oh, you're so fucking bad, Brewmaster. Have I told you that? Alright. So, both the Brew and the Water Golem feel extremely awkward. So we can go back in the VOD and see what was up. I don't see the play, guys. Yeah. I think we always die.
Choose soon.
But I have to take this damage. Oh my god.
Here we go.
I'll put it on your head.
Yeah, Brew was volatile. Yeah. For this deck, volatile is much better. Now obviously this is about as bad as a matchup gets. Yeah, this is really about as bad as a matchup gets. This is the worst matchup we can get.
I give up.
But that's alright. As we say, we still want to be competitive, but we want to learn.
Valera versus Jaina.
You asked for it. Watch your back.
Just making some notes, guys, for future drafts. Thank you, Very Mean. We did get an Asmo host, though, so it's not all just me. Tip, don't draft Rogue? No, not at all, not at all. Not at all.
Here we go.
Why not play the Flame? It's a combo activator. We would have won the last game if I had a Flame in my hand. Maybe not win, but we would have been in a very good position. I guess it's okay versus that as well. Oh, I should have checked, right? Yeah, shit. I might have just wasted the flame. No, okay.
Will be missed.
So it could be vaporized, could be spell related.
Engaging TC-130 mental dislocator.
I will be your doom. Ready?
Here we go.
The universe unravels.
The universe unravels. Yeah, it's just an unfortunate first match. We draw Hunter. But still, we probably win that if I pick a couple cards differently.
I hope you like my invention.
Here we go.
So he didn't get Flame Strike.
Need a key?
Oh, Dan's game, dude. Ultra Dan's game.
Here we go.
I would have loved it to be runes, but oh. Okay. Not quite as impressive as a pull. That was a big YOLO move. I wouldn't call it a YOLO move.
Come, my pretty bird.
You get a 312 guaranteed. That's pretty okay.
Here we go.
Rot into my core.
A stranger will offer you aid.
He didn't have Flame Strike. Go for coffee. Not for the last few turns.
Calm down, I'm a doctor.
Jerome, welcome back, man. Thank you for the 2 months. How you been doing? That's what I thought. He did. Guys, come on. Secrets do things, right?
Catch you soon.
Calm down, I'm a doctor.
I'll put it on you.
Here we go.
My duty is to the king of the king.
I forgot. Oh man, these tango first.
Valera versus Jaina.
You asked for it. Watch your back. Time runs out on me. What to do? What to do?
Wanna blow something up?
I'll choose soon. So many options.
I will
Here
be
we
your
go.
doom.
Ready?
Hey, be happy. I don't really like using the Doomsayer in that moment anymore, fighting creep. We're in a good spot, we don't need to wipe.
I'm like everyone's biggest fan. We hear your heart.
I love this, man. I already have a couple notes on how to play / draft this differently. So good. Blast Wave would be a good card here.
I wonder.
But are you gonna not do that just because Blast Wave exists or not? I don't think we do. Because the other play is Mist Wraith and take more face.
Look how it burns.
Look how it burns. I kind of want to go Stolen Steel Scientists. But it means that next turn we don't have a poison developed. But you'd have to envenom and we might just not survive that. I'm such a toxic streamer, I know, Zenturk. Very toxic streamer. Okay. So these are all terrible. Nice. Holy shit, they're terrible.
Shoot.
I guess I picked this because it's cheaper, but ooh, I guess we never play it.
Calm down. I'm a doctor.
Battle Axe is decent. I think it's like a glorified Assassin's Blade. Right, Remy? And Assassin's Blade would be unplayable in my deck.
Welcome to this
So I think glorified Assassin's Blade is still pretty darn bad. Hey. X is 9 phase? Yeah, but I never get to do that. Right? I never get to do that with my deck.
I wonder.
Everyone panic.
Here we go.
Why not go face with the doctor and leave him with the 2?
Be your doom.
Because I am currently the control in this game, Zenturk, so it is my aim to take as little damage as possible. So we try to not take damage and like that make it to the finish line. This is a bit of a weird situation. It's either Sap Mistwraith or Sap Dagger Basilisk. I want to push this 6 and Sap the Drake. I think it's Mistwraith, but There's certainly a world where Basilisk is better. Use the weapon? I don't want to take this damage. I don't want to take it. Like, that's what I mean. Like, it's not good in my deck. You don't want to take that damage. I think Basilisk is actually better here. Hey, Nightwish. You too, man. Have a great weekend. But yeah, that's the concept essentially, Zenturk. When you're usually in any given game, there is an aggro and a control. That doesn't mean that the aggro is necessarily an aggro deck, but those roles are determined by which deck will win the late game. And it feels that from my position, I will probably win the late game. I need to be worried about not dying to my opponent. So in that situation, playing the Battle Axe, which is a really, really value-centric play, or even like the face play, right? That's what we're talking about. It's not so good because it just gives the opponent the option to push damage.
I'll put it on your tab.
Here we go.
I'll start pushing face. Ogre, come back. Ogre, I choose you.
Here we go.
Rotten to my core.
Ready? Aim. Ping. So he's on 12. Right. It's not on 8. X plus 4 was better there. Can you tell me why?
Here we go.
Yeah, we can Betrayal there. But I think I would rather just play this and see where that gets us in the next turn Betray.
Me angry. Your way.
Here we go.
Valera versus Rexar.
Let the hunt begin.
Watch your back.
Sweet. How is Taskmaster? It's okay, it's not Zombie Chow. I think it's mainly because Zombie Chow these days would probably not be as great as it was before. Because there's less emphasis on just like, bam, smacking them down straight off the gates. It's not as good as Zombie Chow though, but that's what I mean. I think it's more a victim of the meta being different than when Zombie Chow was the shit. We have a really good start compared to last game, so this is alright. We might be missing a lot of damage here by playing around the secret. How do you draft for mage? You can check my YouTube or my VODs, be happy. Those are going to be a lot easier than me explaining. Let me link you a 12-win mage video that explains how I draft mage right now.
So many.
I have a new one coming up probably later today. Watch this draft and then you will see how I draft mage.
I wonder.
Yeah, playing mage is really fun right now. I would honestly play mage the entire time, but we're trying to experiment and find other classes as well that we can find really comfortable with. Nice, congrats, Hoist. Nice.
As long as it keeps out arrows.
Put me in, man! It's my turn! What?
I wonder if I give him the scavenger or not. I guess I do.
Stand down! It's
Fuck.
I will be yours.
Should I have revealed Wasp for the armor? I do that too often, man. Not to get the overkill effect because I have perfect damage. I think the instinct to deal perfect damage to something overtakes when you have... I think the instinct to get perfect damage overtakes the logical following of the overkill. I think that's one of the explanations for me. Okay, looks like he's gonna let the overkill live.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
So he's offering us a use for the Wasp.
I hope you like my invention.
Here we go.
The game looks sketchy. That's only because we're drawing extremely light, but the deck is super heavy, so we should be okay.
Rams? Those aren't exciting enough.
Why not attack first with the weapon?
So many options.
You'll need to provide me with more context, Rebel Mana. I'm sorry.
It's mine.
Play by the rules.
Do you think it was worth to proc the secret with the 1/1 dying anyway? I think I would rather get the armor, Floyd. But yeah, if I had a 3 health, scavenger, I would have definitely proc the secret. We can have? We can have? We can have! Yay! It was explosive? My goodness, what a mastermind. I wish we could hold this, but it feels kind of dumb.
Here we go.
Instead of pretty envenoms. Hey, oh heck no. I think I might have sent you an email, depends on under what email you donated. Can you see whether you got a reply? Because I think you might have donated when I was switching donation services and the thing didn't go off.
Here we go.
We hear your heart. There!
I'm wondering whether I betrayal here to get rid of 2 more beasts. But I guess Hydra is not the absolute end of the world. Not Hydra. Hyena. I got your email, just wanted to make sure. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Thank you so much for the support, oh, heck no. Do you want to be on the top donation thing? Put Doomsayer down for crushing wall protection, yeah. That's why I wanted to kill as many 1/1s as I could, within reason.
Here we go.
Betrayal Doctor combo. Can I put that on this guy? No, friendly minion. I feel like if that was possible, I would have already done it sometime, yeah.
Here we go.
Join or die, or both.
If he doesn't find anything, he's dead. But killing the stag was not winning, I guess.
Quickly.
Here we go. Too soon.
Well played. Bold!
Well played.
Because I didn't go face, I'm now 1 off. No. No, you can't clear that. No.
Thank you for your educational gameplay.
Why did that not... Wait, did that pop up on screen, guys? Or did we just get the audio? Let me have a look.
Valera versus Uther. I will fight with honor.
Watch your back.
Let me swap these lines around. That's a pretty good hand. Eureka! I've done it. If you are from Belgium, why do you have an American accent? I don't think I have an American accent. I think I just have less of a European accent. Or sort of a European. I mean, a European accent doesn't really exist, right? But just to make things a bit easier.
Don't blink. You might miss it.
Not bad. Not bad. Zenturk recognizes a good deal when he sees one. He's like, I'd like another one of those, thank you. You have an American accent, dude. And once again, I would disagree. But yeah, what can we do? Yeah, so another spider tank or basilisk. Now that we're going into turn 4, it might be better to play a basilisk over the spider tank. I think we're gonna roll with that, yeah. Well, are we? Next turn we might use Maul, because Brewmaster's not a 4, so I don't have a 4 right now. So if we're gonna use Maul, it's much better to have Trickster receive the buff than Basilisk, so... But then again, Basilisk kills any 4-drop, but we're probably gonna get down, right? Yeah. Let's play this.
You might miss it.
I will be your doom.
Ready?
Alright. So Basilisk would have been better there. Yeah, why do I not just listen to my instinct there? The Divine Shield punish is quite nasty here. I'm not gonna go face, so let's... I mean, I'm not gonna trade here, so let's get information whether it's get down or not. It's not get down. I guess I just put the 2/6 in the way, but yeah, I should just bat. Well, if I Basilisk and he gets the Divine Shield, it's still awkward. I need a dagger, so... He's not acknowledging his roots. Wait, I'm not seeing. I mean, I was born and raised in Belgium, man. I don't know which roots we're talking about.
I will purify the fallen.
I will purify the fallen. So now we could go Maul and Direwolf. but ugh. The expectation is that the opponent has the what's it called? Auto defense matrix. So that makes Maul into one of these expensive, but allows you to clear. And you keep a 3/2 dog. Maybe that is just what we do. And then you have dog with ranger. In before it's hidden wisdom. Yeah, then we take 5 for no reason. But I think 5 for no reason is still less of a punish than one of these guys surviving.
Here we go.
Hey, I love taking 5 for no reason.
Catch you soon.
Hey, too slow.
So his secret was pretty good, man. His secret gave him 5 damage phase. And it made me play a bit awkward. Oh, it could have still been redemption, huh? Yeah, you're right. Why is Handle Salvation in secret list? I don't know, dude. I don't know. Oh, Perditions is a good draw. We can go boop, 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 boop. And then Basilisk empty board.
Here we go.
Do you think / dream in English? I think in English depending on what I am thinking about.
Reporting for duty.
So a lot of things I still think. Well, I don't know actually. I know I do a fair amount of thinking in English. Like obviously when it comes to Hearthstone, I think in English. So this feels like a pretty good ranger board. Hey Ransu, thanks for gifting the sub to Vlaka. Welcome, welcome Vlaka. Duk, duk, duk. Yeah, I'm just not sure whether I'm gonna redagger, and I think I might because I have Envenom. Next turn, what's next turn? I can go Enforcer into Ondasta. Okay, I guess I don't redagger then. Well, maybe I do, just for another charge.
Here we go.
Yeah, another charge is probably better. Do you speak English off stream? No, I speak... Okay, so it's more of a hybrid at this point, to be fair. Because I will sometimes just start speaking English to my girlfriend. But I would say that the majority of the time it is still Dutch. But sometimes it just happens kind of automatically. Where I can't really help it. Does she understand English? Yes. Otherwise that would be rather funny. He broke the 2-1 weapon? Yes, and spent quite a bit of time debating it and talking about it. So either you have the sound muted or you are not paying attention! Alright. Watching you muted. Alright, good. I'm glad they were being able to converse, regardless. It's probably still too much value not to do this. Is it the right play though? Should I not just Envenom and delay it? It's probably a bit too good of an Envenom to pass up. I don't think I can stare myself blind on the Ondasta Grizzly value. This is gonna happen anyway. This is a bit too good to pass up. Okay.
Here we go.
Can Envenom later as well? Yeah, but I mean, I'm stabbing a 5/9. That's pretty darn amazing. So we can trade the worm now with the 1 and the 2. And then start farming armor on the 1/1s. Meanwhile getting Ondasta down. Do I take one more here? I think I might take one more. We're gaining the armor anyway. I think I actually don't kill the Reaper, just in case it's the weird-ass thing. In which case I could keep Ondasta healthier. But I'm probably better off just saving the charge. Oh shit! I didn't notice I pulled Wasp. Feels bad, man. I might lose now, right? Oh my god, that is such a different turn. Okay, he's not killing Ondasta. Oh, he is, okay. Ow! I might lose the game off that. Whoopsie.
Reporting for duty.
Anyways, let's focus. We can't change the past. Feels bad, man. Shady made a whoopsie. No time travel, Pepe hands. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Good thing we traded.
Reporting for duty.
I'll put it on your head.
Here we go.
Reporting for duty.
Great show today, folks. It's all right.
Here we go.
Never works, I swear.
I spread the master's will.
Another round lost.
Brewmaster, you handsome devil, you. I still think he's not that good in this deck. That hidden wisdom value, though.
Another round. The victory is yours.
Hidden wisdom was Battlecry deal 5 phase. It's pretty good. It's a mind blast, boys.
The light shall bring victory.
Watch your back.
Yeah, it's funny how people just pick that card and be like, well, I'm gonna get the value eventually, right? That is that idea where you're just like, no, you're not. You're not getting your value eventually.
I
Go
hope
away.
you like my invention.
Here we go.
Oh, you're sure?
Shady's quite cocky for how often he triggered Rat Trap already. That's Paladin versus Hunter, though. That's quite a big difference. The Paladin one, I find, is much easier to play around.
The other side.
Point Sightless Ranger puts 5 power on board and kills this thing. That's probably better than Scav. Even though I wouldn't mind the Scavenger.
So many options.
We hear your heart.
Yeah, the Phantasm's not a bad card at all. I usually want more value when I'm picking my priests. Not a bad card at all. Who wants to lose on curve? And Venom is safer.
So
Scavenger is a bit too slow, I think. How do you play around Rat? Well, first of all, like, Hunter exerts more pressure, right, Ransu? You can keep just trading with Pally. Whereas with Hunter, he's gonna whittle you down with the hero power.
Here we go.
Yeah, I don't want to lose on curve. At least Betrayal clears Cabal if he has it. Yeah, I'd rather be able to jam my Ogre. Come on, steal my 1/1. Change my mind.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
I should meet you. What you looking at?
Here we go.
Oh, you're not hitting my face? Really? Disappointed.
As long as it keeps out arrows.
Magic shall not save.
He with Grizzly to deny the trade. Yeah, but you give him a really nice Shadow Madness though.
I spread the master's will.
Here we go.
It's mine.
He would have silenced the Grizzly, the punish. Oh no, a 312.
I'm like everyone's biggest fan.
That's why he was holding these cards the entire time.
A worthy fool. Calm down. I'm a doctor. Stand down.
Here we
I
go.
am free.
It's mine.
Don't blink. You might miss it.
Not a bad card at all.
Everyone, it's mine.
Here we go.
One off if he worms now. Alright. He would have done that on... Wait, is that better on there than on the 2-2? I guess a tiny bit better? I don't know. So he still has the card we gave him.
Here we go.
Play by the rules.
He's like, why did he draft this? Why does he have Basilisk as well?
Here we go.
Ugh.
Valera versus Uther.
I will fight with honor.
Watch your back.
Ranger has felt really good in this kind of deck, but we know that already. Still mark it down, that's fine.
Prove your worth, cur.
Stand down.
Don't blink.
Stand
Am I
down.
busy?
So he's got a Tarim in his deck. We might be able to pull another Grizzly from this for Nasta. So this becomes a 3-3, and then a secret.
Here we go.
Let's-
Out of my jungle.
Why aren't you a beast? I think I still pick this, just so I have a turn 6 play.
Hey, too slow.
Ever since I started streaming, my win rate has gone up 15%. Man, that's a little on the low end, though, deck. Did you, like, enter all the cheat codes as well? The opponent inexplicably starts misplaying a bunch when you're behind cheat code is really good. Pure gold.
Here we go.
Slow.
Stand down.
Go away. Justice demands retribution.
Oh, boo-hoo. A rogue played a hard removal against your guy.
Rot into my coat.
Oh, he's not liking the Envenom right now.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, the MC Tech cheat code. That one's like heavily pay to win though. Almost no one has that one.
Reporting for duty.
Stand down.
I'll put it on your
Prove your worth, cur.
The victory is yours.
Valera
versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
Watch your back.
Yeah, and Venom Weapon was insanely good. It's true.
Don't blink. You might miss it.
Forced to play Arena Fanatic, Pepe Hands. How is Stolen Steel performing? We used it once and it was bad. But it's not a clear indication of how good the card is, of course.
I will be your doom. Ready?
Damn. So do you think we can win the game before we have to play it, guys?
Ready to glow.
That would be nice.
I wonder.
Do I just lose the game by detempoing myself? I don't think I go Stolen Steel Dagger over this, though. 1, 2, 3. 3 buffs and a Basilisk. Sure, let's lose the game. But then you can just buff this and... no, fuck it. No, no, no. Fuck it. We're not going there.
Choose soon.
Pick this and save it for Envenom. I think I'm liking that more than War Axe. It's like pretty sick if we land Envenom with this.
Here we go.
Man, Stolen Steel has sucked so much, but I guess we're really, really low rolling.
Bubblies and yummies.
Definitely feeling a low roll or two.
I'm like everyone's biggest fan.
Here we go.
Yeah, I think the light's just as big as fine, because it's either going to be amazing or we're never going to play it, but whatever. Stop that man, he's trying to meme. This makes for quite a good madness. I guess we should Wasp. It's 1 mana, we could weave it in somewhere. No. Nova? Great. Yeah, if this had 6 health, I would have played the Basilisk. But this is okay, I guess. So, Betrayal Dagger saves the 3-1. The other one is to Shiv and trade off the 3-1. But I think Betrayal Dagger is okay.
Prove your worth. Here we
Come, my pretty bird.
Ready for action!
Rotten to my core.
Play by the rules!
How's Tricks? Please remind everyone to check their Prime subscription. What do you mean with Tricks, all versus? M3. Prime Drake's a pretty good priest card. This is such an awkward use of Prime Drake, but I think I want the development against priest.
So many options.
It's either that or we slow play him with Scavenger. I'm not sure if I even waste this Shiv. Yeah, I guess it's Drake, which is... Ugh. Oh, that's so awkward, dude. It's bound to be better. Maybe I do just waste the Shiv. Fuck it. Okay, we got Ondasta. That's pretty nice.
As long as it keeps out arrows.
Oh my god, there is just good shit left in there, dude. Let's hope he steals Envenom twice.
I hope you like my invention.
So he's still Novice, which I guess is just a card draw. Yeah, the Novice play doesn't feel good here for him. It seems like a bit of an awkward decision. If we Drake, what does it accomplish? Not a whole lot. If we own Dasta, the 5/5. We can't dagger the 4/1 then. If we do Drake, we just go trade. I guess we Drake then. Feels better.
I wonder.
Also saves our health, which is good for the potential Envenom play later. Three armor over a health here. I guess, right? Because of this.
It's mine.
Here we go.
Not a Grizzly draw, so I guess Royal Guard. Well, yeah. The Madness is really good now, but this is so clean. This feels like he has more mind controls, by the way. If that's his mind control target. That really feels like a... I guess I'll mind control now, because I might die if I don't use at least one here. Nova. Yeah. I'm okay with that. Shadow Madness I wouldn't be okay with. Okay, we have the combo. I think I still just jam on Dasta. See what happens.
Here we go.
Shadow or Death obviously is really annoying, but just playing Ranger over developing the 7/7 seems bad.
Flash fails. Try crystal.
Calm down. Yeah. We can Ranger it.
Put it on your tab.
It's finally here, boys. We start popping off here. Justice and Venom, stab. Trade.
So many options.
Get this out. So we know he's got the Plague Scientist. The other one is to Ranger and get the 1/1s, right? Because now it's done. We're done pinging if we do that. I think it's still pretty good, saving the Ranger.
Here we go.
We hear your heart.
Just playing it so it can go phase. He's like, the fuck happened? I had the board. kind of. Feels Shadow Word Pain Man. No, okay. Silence is fine. I was like, but no, he couldn't have had Madness, right?
Oh, a shadow. Calm down. I'm a doctor.
More doctors.
Here we go. The pleasure is mine.
You have been.
The patience paid off, man. It was something decent. But I picked it because I had the Grizzly at the time.
Let the hunt begin.
Watch
Uh-oh.
your back.
This is where the Doomsayer gets kept. I'm not even sure if I jam the Taskmaster. Let's see. I think I do. The chance that we just take board and not Doomsayer is pretty high. Oh, I was up against Eddie, yeah, you're right. So Edwin is like the bit more stable pick, but Ondasta is essentially a slightly worse Charged Devilsaur. But if you happen to have synergy, it's amazing. So I was like, a slightly worse Charged Devilsaur, I guess that's fine. And then if the synergy hits, it's whee.
I move quickly.
That's amazing, Kelarash. Or deal damage, the message at Kelarash.
The end is coming.
Don't blink. You might miss it.
Ooh, that is a huge hit, man. Damn.
Ash to ash.
Pretty hit. Not playing around the taunt, eh? I love how the deck provides the punish, seeing as our opponent didn't play around something. Scripted. Feels pretty scripted, yeah. So I could take 2 damage on my Steg and get the overkill on the Ranger. 2 damage on the Steg to summon 2 1/1s is acceptable. Now obviously we can also not make the Ranger play, and then we would be using like Basilisk, Dagger, and just trade. Which is probably better, right? Saving the Ranger and just double trading. Yeah.
So many options. Here we go.
Also, Basilisk blocks a lot of plays, so he probably gets funneled into spreading a bit more, which makes our hands a lot better. Excuse me.
Let the pain speak to me.
I think we're comfortable using Basilisk onto the 1/3.
We hear your heart. Down.
Must be nice to draw like that.
As long as it keeps out arrows.
How long
Can this go on?
Here we go.
Too soon.
Should have probably played another flame instead of dagger. It's a bit slow. Let's go, boys. We're not gonna have the health to do the same thing as against the priest, but it's probably still better, right? 4 envenom hits.
Here we go.
It is hard to describe how much worse it is against Hunter than against Priest, though. Rock Delar doesn't work. Yeah, we don't exactly have a spell deck. Am I wrong for wanting Sword of Justice here? Could you explain your reasoning for Light's Justice? Motherfucker. More charges on this one. Crush over Katharina? Probably not, but I'm not sure how you want to draft Hunter if you're there. But yeah, probably Katharina.
Is my shield.
At last, a worthy foe.
Play by the rules. Come to me, little ones.
2 losses, 2 hunters. I guess we played against 3 hunters or so, right? But man. Yeah, hunter is just a counter to this style. Killing this is just bad, right? He just gets Valanir back. I'm gonna need to draw a Witchwood Grizzly or so next turn, or a Sap if I want to win this.
My duty is
Here
to
Go face? No. Why would you go face here?
too soon.
And with what would you go face?
Out of my jungle.
Stolen Steel.
I get
Well played.
Valir versus Tyrande.
you give me strength. Watch your back.
What is the strategy behind this deck today? To not run out of things versus warrior. And to survive against the others.
You might miss it.
Here we go.
It's not the worst.
I will be your
Here we go.
Ready? I'm...
Here we go.
Turn 3 GG. Yeah, we'll see what he has. He might still have Scream and stuff.
Let's crash this party!
Hey, too slow.
I'll put it on your head.
It's worse versus Mass Hysteria, but it's better versus MC Tech. And Mass Hysteria might still clear the Inspector, so... eh.
It is finished. You win.
Valera versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
Watch your back.
Is someone injured?
Give me the twig, right? Oh, but that's insane. Normally you dagger here, but you have Perditions in hand, so I'm okay going for this. Ha, the punish. Lovely. I love that I get punished for this, like, I truly do. It's correct.
Here we go.
It was unlikely to matter, but Marshdrake would have been another somewhat unfortunate event. All right, yeah. But it's fine. We'll be okay. Will we though? Will we though, chat? Not sure if we will.
Don't blink. You might
I might just lose for that. I might just lose the game off that one decision, which is really nice. Then banana. Okay, looks like we'll be fine. Coin banana? No, he's not that crazy.
We hear your heart.
Here we go.
So he's got a banana, he's got a coin, he's got a death rattle thing he pulled.
Here we go.
Hey, Amber Fang.
Medicine.
How you doing? The casual doomsayer. He's like, do I banana it? The game's like, nah. Nah, bro. It's not worth it, bro.
Here we go.
Void Cleaver. Over every time, it's just whether we sap or whether we Doomsayer or do nothing. But I think we sap this, otherwise our health is gonna get too low. Which feels really weird to sap a Prime Break. Rather disgusting. Oh my god, Wasp, what the fuck? That's the second time you do this to me, right? Where he's like,
I'm gonna just slide into the hand and he might not notice.
thank you. Put me in, coach, smiley face. Please no. Okay.
Here we go.
You have been. Valera versus Garrosh.
Victory or death!
Watch your back.
The amount of times we've done Odasta Grizzly is pretty high. Like three separate occasions or something. Self or co-op when? Yeah. Just has to ask. How is this deck feeling to you? It needs a little polishing around the rough edges, but it's pretty okay. It's a good... I think it's a good test for how I want to be playing Rogue. Novice heals us for 3. But Dagger allows us to go Envenom plus X on 5. Or allows us to Envenom on 4. I think it's better. Working around the house and buying a Christmas tree and decorations. Nice, Self, nice. Hope it looks good, man. Oh, you organized the Christmas party. Nice. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Then you're suddenly motivated to do things, right? That's how it works. Swung face, okay.
Here we go.
He He shouldn't hit with the ooze, right? He should. It's unlikely that he should hit with the ooze, yeah. But I can't tell you for sure. It depends on his deck and his hand. But it's unlikely, yeah.
This journey hides many secrets.
Down to 14 if we envenom. Probably down to 11. The other one is Ranger, the 3-2. Trade here. Probably absorb the trade into the Ranger. Hopefully no 1 damage AoE. It's a pretty cheap Warpath as for us. Like, we got a Warpath out of the way, but then he just keeps going face with a 5 and it's bad. Whew. Tough one.
Too soon.
We hear your heart.
I don't think the 11 health line with 1 charge of Envenom left works. Warpath beats you anyway? No. You shouldn't think that way. Warriors are very, very beatable. Now, you can play around Warpath in a multitude of ways. Is this your first warrior? Might be.
That was an error.
I like it. Ooh, keeping the overkill alive. 5 cards. Ogre clear the board versus Grizzly keep my guy alive. We'll take Ogre clear the board, I think.
Here we go. Here we go.
That's a lot of cards.
For the king! Reporting for duty.
I hope you like my invention.
I'll put it on your tab.
I hope you like my invention.
Here we go.
It feels a bit weird to give him the Envenom charge, but you have Sap and your health is not very high, so it's better to take care of his thing. Tarim? Feels like he would have saved Lost in the Jungle for Tarim turn. But who am I? None of your business. Okay, so we might get lethal off Stolen Steel Sap.
So many options.
13. We need 5 damage for 5 mana. I think this is better.
My duty is to the king, for the king!
Stolen Steel Ghanaian. If I could play both, I definitely would. because then I can check for lethal first and still play her. But if he indeed has Mosh, it doesn't do anything, so it's fine. This should have been over here. I'm not playing around Meteor per se. I suck. I'm also doing Super Collider and stuff. Does Warrior feel like Firelands where Mage, or is it a different beast? I honestly don't mind Warrior too much if I can play specific drafts. If I can draft big, I really don't care about Warriors, to be honest. But you need to be able to draft big. Nice try, my friend. Don't skip past Blast Wave, don't skip past Flame Strike, don't skip past Blizzard, don't skip past Prime Drake. All those cards that can help you get back on the board. If you don't have those things, you definitely want to pick Arcane Explosion. You definitely want to pick the other one. Arcane Explosion and I'll remember this time. Come on. Shooting Star. Those two are also good as kind of backup AoE. But ask yourself how you're losing, Xerox. Are you dying or is it just not working? Because a lot of the time just adding more beef suddenly makes it work. Where you're like, surely this is too greedy. You're like, it's kind of okay. It's also difficult to play because you need to think very many turns ahead. Because you're a very, how do I even say this? A very immobile deck is not really the way to say it, but that's how it feels. You're slow, all your movements, like you can't respond to the enemy super fast. So that's kind of what you're looking for when you're
Stand down.
Is this coin Wasp or is it Dagger? It's kind of slow to Dagger, but he pinged on 2. Okay. Yeah, clunky maybe, right? Clunky's a way to describe it. Because you have so many big things. So you need to take it fairly slow. Okay, we could coin Brew into Scavenger, even though Scavenger's way better here than Brew. The other one is to just Wasp and follow the curve, but Wasp into the 0-3 seems really bad.
Here we go.
Stand down.
Put it on. I am free.
Dark One snatch all!
So pretty good Perdition's Blade.
Another round.
Here we go.
Hey, Tex! What's up, man? Good morning to you.
Job's done.
Thank you for the 100 bits. Hashtag charity. More than 100 grand raised already. That's awesome.
Pass me that arc light spanner!
Good old Arclight Spanner.
We hear your heart. There!
Another round.
The Wasp is kind of nice to play around big boys, but I think that 4 and 2 is better. I want to get the 5 health now.
Another round.
As long as it keeps out arrows.
Pinch of death cup. Heal of shoe.
I want my wasp on the board. Never mind. This is fine.
Whoops.
I can live with these conditions.
Here we go.
What is AoE, am I right, boys? Could just give it up, honestly. Maybe we should just give it up. Get the 3 health on this. Yeah.
I will be your doom.
Ready? Sure.
I like how you make an easy turn look hard. Keep going. I don't think I make it seem harder. If anything, I make myself seem less competent, right?
Worthy fool.
If you would like to give a comment in that regard. Because I'm taking as much time as I need. Yeah, I got your question, Sky Piranha, but it's a little much to just do it in between games. Like, it's like half an essay you're asking, right? One went into giggles? Yeah, but we need something into the Marsh Drake as well, right?
Time runs out on me.
In the best shape of my life.
How have you liked Mosha? I love it, dude. I fucking love this guy. I pick him in all my big decks, dude.
Here we go.
Like, it's so satisfying to watch a violet worm just slowly try to kill this. It's like, ah, hit the shield. Ah, hit the thing. Fuck's sake, it's not even dead. Hit it again. I think it's just a nice, pure defensive thing, right? If you say like, okay, I really just don't want to die now. All right, let's put 15 health on the board.
I wonder.
And with the Divine Shield, if you're blocking, let's say 5 damage or something, it's a 19 health taunt. Pretty insane.
I wonder.
Yeah, Tex. I don't think that the Enforcer is... Well, I can't speak for other archetypes, but when I do this, right, where I just pick all the big boys, it's pretty good in that deck.
What to do? What to do?
But I haven't been truly wrecked yet, right? No Mossy yet, no Pain yet. So that's a huge thing. Like, the moment that starts happening, I might have to reevaluate. It's kind of weird. Because you have the Wasp. Right? You're like, do I want to go Nanda? Betrayal seems right. It's another one of those I think I Royal Guard purely for the pressure and hope he doesn't AoE me. Because I do think I want the pressure.
My duty is to the king. For the king.
Here we
We did see Flame Strike. Yeah, it's not in his hand, but he spiteful it. Are you applying your big boy strategy to all classes except Hunter now? No. What I'm trying to do today is I'm trying to find a reliable class from the shitter bucket that I can play, because Mage obviously works really well with this strategy. Warrior, even though you can still perform better with it, feels like I don't need to test much with it. It's just Warrior being Warrior. And then you have Rogue, which I hadn't really tested until today. And Rogue is obviously feeling pretty good, because you can just do the big boy thing and not be too worried. So then I'm trying to find 1 to 2 more classes that I can play. So and Paladin. Those are the 4. One of those 4 I want to make work. And then I'm pretty happy. Then I can start pushing for leaderboards and stuff. Wild growth on 2, monk ass. Diggy hole, I am a dwarf. Diggy hole. I hate that I give him the taunt. Why didn't he give me something to trade this off on? Monk ass. Diggy diggy hole. Diggy diggy hole. Is that really the play? Please say something else than that. How can I reply to this? No, I believe it wasn't the play. That's why I did it. You know? Like I need more.
As long as it keeps out arrows.
Born underground, suckled from a teeth of stone, raised in the dark, the safety of a mountain home, skin made of iron, steel in our bones. To dig and dig makes us free. Come on, brother, sing with me. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Diggy, diggy hole. I am a dwarf.
The sightless ranger has been insane, by the way. Play the engineer and wait. No. It's an 11-win druid. If the moment you find a good doomsayer, take it. It's not about what we killed on the board. It's how much mana we killed. Right? He doomsayered into his turn 4, which he had 5 mana because of wild growth. So Doomsayer killed 5 of his mana, which is insane. Like, that was really good for us, killing 5 of his mana. Next turn we have Coin Enforcer. Hopefully that's enough. I guess I get a 5 power, do that. Or I could kill the Hydra, but that seems bad, right? Dagger, Betrayal, Novice. That seems worse. That seems worse.
Choose soon.
Because if he takes phase damage while having Hydra on board, that's pretty scary for him too. You gain 3? No, you don't overkill, it's perfect. It's 1, 2, 5, 8. More digging? Sure. If it was overkill, I would have given it more consideration, yeah. We can pull this with Ondasta. Hog.
Brothers of the mind rejoice. Racial pick and racial voice. Down and down into the deep. Who knows what we'll find beneath? Diamonds, rubies, gold and more. Hidden in the mountain store. Born underground.
Double-E's? What is this? What a sudden change of heart. Well, I don't have to play this now. Doesn't mean we won't, but I kind of like Coin on Dasta as an option. Yeah, that was great for us. Also losing the silence for my boy. It's pretty nice. UI from the Milligan? He didn't keep anything, but the UI might have been in his hand, correct. And UI would make the trade a lot more explainable. Behold, my glorious 214.
Born underground, suckled from a teeth of stone, raised in the dark, the safety of a mountain home, skin made of iron, still in the bones, to dig and dig.
Can't stop the 214, baby! It's such a fun card. I don't see it, man. Nobody else drafts it. I don't see it. My opponents just don't play this thing. I think I've seen one opponent play it or so. Alright, let's go.
A golden goblin bomb!
shampoo. So is Cabal top tier when people catch on? Yeah. It seemed over bucketed. I like where it is right now because I don't want other people to pick it, Tex. So I like where I hope they don't reposition it.